All right, Joe. Since you won against both Donald and I in dogfighting, you can choose the next game.
I think I want to play a more fun, casual game this time.
What is it, Joe?
I'd like to play some Frisbee dog.
As if we needed more dog-related sports.
I think it's a nice change of pace, us playing with different mechanics.
If we're playing with dogs, I'd better get the best one.
I don't know if there's a system to choose a specific dog, but I'm sure you'll get one you like.
I want to play with either Major or Commander.
I hope I get a good dog, too. Maybe a Border Collie or a German Shepherd would be nice.
What a shame for you two. I got the iconic dog. That means I'm guaranteed to win.
Every time you were overconfident and boasted, you lost that game. What makes this attempt any different?
Quit talking and watch the greatest Frisbee throw of the century.
What kind of throw was that?
That was just a practice throw. Clearly the game believed in me and gave me my 10 points.
I think you could do with a better swing.
And I'm sure you could do with a better grip on the railing next time you enter Air Force One.
Let's see if Donald learned how to throw the Frisbee or not.
All right, time for the real throw.
I guess he learned nothing from that last throw.
Donald, you need to toss the Frisbee straight or else you'll miss the colored rings.
What does it look like to you? Like I'm somehow not trying?
Yes.
Your throws are getting more and more pathetic as the game goes on, I suppose.
The wind blew against my Frisbee that time. Frankly speaking, I would do the best among the three of us in throwing a Frisbee. All right, Donnie, the one thing you swore not to do. Head left. Damn it, this Frisbee is rigged or something. There's no way I swung that far to the left.
You did ask for it to go left. You didn't say how far left you wanted it to travel.
It's clearly Joe's fault.
What exactly did I do wrong? You just got a bad Frisbee toss because you suck. Not because Barack and I are Democrats, as well as who you consider to be on the far left end of things. You just got 50 points, so I don't know why you're complaining so much about your little score.
I'll believe it when I see the evidence proving you wrong.
Okay, it's my turn to play. Oh, and I've got Major to catch my Frisbees. Awesome!
A dog as old as Joe? This is getting interesting.
That's wonderful, Joe. I really hope we can make Donald eat his words about him being better than either of us. Now, remember to throw the Frisbee straight, unlike Donald.
Shut up!
Alrighty, that was a fine shot. 50 points straight off the bat.
Just 30 more points, and you'll be beating Donald.
Now, hopefully Major can keep up when I throw my Frisbees.
The political bias in this game is really starting to piss me off.
Maybe you just suck at Wii Sports Resort.
That's impossible. Just like in every bowling game I've played with you two, someone's rigging this game.
Maybe you're just throwing the Frisbee wrong. I'm throwing it like I would a real Frisbee.
What kind of throwing style is that? I'm throwing it like a real-life Frisbee. All you're doing is moving your remote forward.
Clearly that's working out for him. That was a pretty nice throw, Joe.
Thanks. I have to thank Major for catching the Frisbee as well.
Hopefully you nail this one, too.
Chocolate!
Chocolate? Where?
There's no chocolate, Joe. Donald distracted you.
I knew you'd fall for that one, Joe. If I can't get a high score, no one can.
Oh, man, I was hoping for some chocolate.
It's all right, Joe. We might get some chocolate for you later today. Just finish this one strong.
That looked more like a flop to me.
No matter what you think, Joe still got a much higher score than you.
And I'll make sure your score is lower than mine.
We'll see how I do. Then you can say what you want.
I believe in you, Barack.
I appreciate the optimism, Joe. I've only really known my own dog, Bo, so I hope this golden retriever can help me out here.
No matter how good or bad your dog is, the game is dependent on your throws, so don't go blaming your dog if your throws suck.
That's ironic coming from you. Besides, I know how to throw a Frisbee, unlike some of us.
Well, damn it, it's only the first throw and you already have 50 points.
Why, Donald? Are you nervous about me getting more than 70 points?
When have I ever been nervous in my entire life? The only one nervous around here is Joe with his spastic hands and you catching up to his score.
At least you're acknowledging that I'm ahead of you.
That's not what I said.
It's just the first round, Donald. I'm sure you'll be able to get more points.
Yeah, what a coincidence that Barack happens to get 100 points as you say that, Joe.
Now I need to throw a bit farther to the left.
I'd rather you throw it farther to the right.
Damn it, I didn't want to throw it to the right.
Say what you want about my side. Admit it, you'd like it, wouldn't you? No wonder you keep passing off the Frisbee towards the right. I don't blame you. I would do anything it takes to be on the right.
Even giving up on your real estate empire?
Absolutely, except it's still going strong.
Wasn't that the cause of one of your court cases?
If you meant great life accomplishments, then yes, Joe, it was.
All right, that was a great throw by me. Hopefully this keeps going.
That was a clean throw, Barack.
What a shame that you couldn't get another 100 points.
Speak for yourself, Donald. You haven't gotten more than 100 points in total, let alone have your Frisbee in the magenta ring.
Well, prepare for the greatest comeback of all time. This time I know how to throw the Frisbee. What the?
Whoa.
Free points? Easy victory.
Hey, at least you got a decent amount of points that time.
That I did, and that's just the first step for me to exceed both you and Joe in points.
I like seeing balloons. I also like seeing them pop.
Good news, Joe. We all want to pop the balloons for the extra points, so you're going to see a lot of balloons popping.
Yay!
Oh, come on, you stupid dog. You were supposed to catch the Frisbee while it was over the magenta ring. You didn't even get it over the orange ring.
Didn't you say not to blame your dog for your terrible throws, Donald?
My throw was absolutely flawless, except for the fact that the wind blew at my Frisbee. The dog could have easily caught the Frisbee while it was over the magenta ring. And now look at it. It's just taking its time to let the Frisbee land out of the rings entirely.
I didn't see it go over the magenta ring, Donald.
Of course you didn't. Out of the three of us, you'd be the least reliable for seeing where my Frisbee was. You could have been distracted by the thought of ice cream, or you were asleep as usual.
Donald, you know it's how you throw that's messing you up. You can copy Joe's and my throwing style if you really need more points.
Who said I was behind? Neither of you are gonna catch up to my score. I know how to throw Frisbees.
If you knew how to throw Frisbees, you wouldn't have chucked it like that.
And if this game knew how actual Frisbees are thrown, I would be getting mine into that magenta ring every single time. Besides, where are my 50 points I deserve?
Yippee! It's my turn again.
That it is, Joe. Just remember, you won't get any balloon points if your Frisbee misses the rings.
That is if he remembers.
Quiet.
So I should throw it like this,
No, Joe, I said to throw your Frisbee at the rings like normal.
but I won't get any bonus points.
Which is exactly why you should aim only for the balloons, Joe. Don't you like popping balloons?
Joe, you won't get any points if your Frisbee doesn't land in the ring.
Damn it, Joe, you missed the balloon.
It's all right, Donald. I still got 50 points.
Now, Joe's officially beating your score, Donald.
Yeah, in this one-sided game, it's no coincidence that you and Joe are the ones getting the most points while I'm left at the very bottom. Everything about this game has been unfair to me so far.
And I got another 50 points. I'm catching up to you, Barack.
At this point, I might as well cheer on Joe. He's the only one that's somewhat reasonable.
What are you talking about, Donald? How am I in any way unreasonable?
Because you are.
Am I reasonable?
Yes, you are, because your whole campaign against me was led by Barack. Without him, you would have sat in the Senate with your life supply of chocolate chip ice cream for the rest of your life.
Hey, that actually sounds like a great idea.
None of what you said is true, Donald. All I've done for Joe's campaign is tell my supporters to join Joe.
That was a great one.
Wow, that was a perfect shot, Joe.
Yes, which is also why I'm supporting him.
Well, thanks, guys. I wonder how well Barack's going to do.
As long as I throw the Frisbee like I did before, I'm confident I can beat Joe, or at the very least, get pretty close.
Good luck with that. Joe had his closest dog helping him out, so you're most likely at a disadvantage with that golden retriever.
What's wrong with my dog, other than it catching my Frisbees, Donald?
Nothing is wrong with the dog. It's just that Joe spends more time with that dog than he does with ice cream.
I just need to work on my angle, and then I'll win this game.
Michelle!
Oh, come on, Donald. You messed up my throw.
You didn't mess up. Look, you got 10 points from that. Something is better than nothing, and you know that.
Oh, shut it, Donald. I could have gotten far more than 10 points. I really feel like you're trying to interfere with my throws just so Joe can win.
Took you long enough to figure that out. That time I didn't do anything, and you still beefed your Frisbee throw. Even Tyrone's cheering you on, and you still got 10 points.
Barack still has the chance to catch up to me since he could get 2 more perfect scores.
Keyword is could.
Exactly, Donald. I could do it, and that time I got 100 points. That means I can get another 100, and I'll be ahead of Joe.
Whether Barack wins or I win, I won't mind. Frisbee dog was pretty fun, and I know I'm going to get chocolate later, so I'm happy no matter what.
I agree, Joe. This was another pretty fun, casual game.
Come on, Win. Blow at Barack's Frisbee.
Oh, darn. I thought maybe I could get the balloon in the magenta ring, but it's okay.
Clearly you were never good enough to get a perfect score.
You weren't even good enough to get a single 100-point throw. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying how things are, Barack.
Didn't you say you were the best one among the three of us to play Frisbee dog? Donald, look where you ended up.
There's no way I lost by more than 200 points. This game is bullshit anyways.
Maybe we can take a break from games.
It is getting pretty late. Michelle's probably wondering why I'm not home yet.
I've had enough. You can go back to your husband and Joe can return to sleeping in the White House.
Well, Donald seems really mad right now, so let's take our leave, Barack.
Cheer up, Donald. We can invite you next time for a better game.
Whatever.